Hey, welcome to my channel, guys. I'm gonna visit a game that I didn't visit for so long. That game is the Crew 2. We have a new event, the event called the Brits. I'm gonna show you a way how to do it on Platinum, easy, without any try hard on anything like that. First of all, let's go. We have a slalom, no restrictions, nothing else. On my slaloms, I mostly use my Formula 1 car, so yes, this is the car that I'm gonna use in this one. As you can see, I'm trying to be close to the columns, and I did get the new under the vehicle flashing thing and the new smokes and the new tires. That flashing thing is awful. Don't use it. It's gonna take your mind off the game, and you're gonna lose. You don't need to grind a lot. Try a couple of times. Pick up a good vehicle. I prefer the Formula 1 car, and 19,000 points. I think that's enough to get to the next one. The second one is a speed trap on a bridge on Dallas Dam. On any speed trap, I usually use my my drag car. Don't need the double nitro, just move to the other side of the bridge. That's the point. That's a better space. Take position right when you see the straight line, because you cannot turn while you are driving a drag car. You know that already. And try to reach maybe 500 kilometers per hour. That's enough to go to the next one. You're gonna need a couple of tries because you have to balance your car in the correct position. Don't worry, 500 kilometers per hour it's more than enough to get you to the next one. You're gonna get like 90,000 points for 500 kilometers. That's enough. If you do it more, you're gonna be lucky, and you're gonna do it perfectly. The next one is acrobatics. No restrictions again. On acrobatics, I'm using not the acrobatics plane. I'm using the plane for speed. I'm using the plane with I don't remember the name of that plane. As you can see, you need speed. You don't need to be that good in balancing the plane. Just pass through the circles. Try to do it in the best position you can, and that's okay. If you do it fast and you get more like 19, 23, 22k, it's gonna be more than enough. I did it in 27, 28k. 28k means that you're gonna get like more than 140,000 points. 40,000, yes, that's more than enough. Next, we do have a hypercar race. I hate hypercar races, and you're gonna do it with a Jaguar. Don't forget to get your cars on maximum parts, on maximum points. I don't know how to say it. I have my Jaguar. I did it on maximum points. Just race the car, use the nitro, brake before entering the turn, not after entering the turn. Yeah, and try not to cut, so it's gonna be hard it's gonna be easier to crash. As you can see in my gameplay, I'm also crashing in a point, and I'm losing some points, but it doesn't actually matter. It's a race that is gonna last you 4.5 minutes, more or less 4 minutes and something. and I did it on 418, 422, something like that. 419 I think was my best, and yeah, no, 22 was my best, around 92,000. That's good. And we can move to the next one, the races. We have like 5 more races, and only with Brit cars. Try to get your cars in maximum score, so you can use the cars. Next is street cars. Ooh. Next one is a street race with a TVR. Wait a minute. So next is a race with a TVR. As you can see in this race, I have the underglow thing. I wanted to try it. It distracted me a lot when I was playing that thing, and yeah, seriously, that's why. If I didn't have the underglow, I might do a better time or something. Yeah, I don't know. This race is gonna take you around maybe 3 minutes. 3:30, 3:31 was my try, was my best try, 68k. If I didn't hit the underglow, I might do like 10 seconds less, around 90k, but 17k, 70,000, that's okay. Next one, we have a Rallycross with a Lotus. Yeah, on this race there is one cut you have to do. We are starting, we have to reach top 3, of course, it doesn't matter, we have to beat the time to get more points. We have a left turn, a right turn, and then you have to go right after that at once. If you go straight, you're gonna do like a couple of seconds more, and this is gonna be bad for your time. On the first round it's easy. On the second round and third round you have to be careful to remember where is the turn. Don't try to cut anywhere else, just cut on this place. After the big thing, try to go to right again. It doesn't matter if you hit, most probably you're gonna hit on the sides. Keep going, and I'm gonna do it in around 2:14, 2:15, maybe 2:10, around 100k again. Next one. We didn't have any drift games on this race. Drift are my favorite games. We have a touring car. I'm using the Aston Martin. That's my favorite car from the old days because I liked how it looked, and I used the blue neon tires and the electric smoke and all that shit from the beginning of the game. Touring car, also easy to reach. All my settings on the car are basic. I don't use any other setting except drifting because I do enjoy drift a lot. Keep going, it's gonna be easy. 245 was my record, 103,000, 104,000. If you do it in 240, you're gonna get like more than 100k. That's more than enough to move to the next one. Next one, we're gonna do the street race with the Aston Martin. That's another car that I used from the beginning of the game. This one also has 2 points, not 1 point, but you have 2 points that you have to be careful. After moving the first right turn, right here, there's another right turn, right here, a big small S, and then a big right turn. Yeah, doesn't matter, I hit the corner, it doesn't matter. A big U-turn on the left side. That guy hit me on the back, he tried to run, and now right turn, again right, so he can cut through that road. If you don't cut through that road, you're gonna lose a lot of time. And keep going, keep going, keep going. Try to jump in the middle to avoid hitting the buildings right and left. Full throttle there, full throttle. Don't push any brake, just full throttle. Yes, alright. Keep going. Try to stay in the middle of the road. This turn, actually, you have to be like slower because it has. It's gonna be easy to go out. Now, in this point, don't jump. I prefer not to jump on the upper side of the road. I stay on the tunnel and go right I hit most of the time because of the speed, but I keep going. Keep going all the time. Another hit, doesn't matter. We are continuing. 3 laps, I think it's 3 laps, 345, 350. And yes. $91K with 348, you can do it in 345, you're gonna get like 100K, more than easy. And we are going to the last race. The last race is a hard race. You're gonna use a touring car in a rallycross race, so you're gonna have like less grip, but the car is small and you can do it easily. Nothing to take care here, just watch out the road.
Go, go, go!
Go and follow the arrows. The arrows help a lot.
All I've got to say to you is keep working your magic.
And after finishing this lap in around 2 minutes, you're gonna get like 60, 70k, more or less. And yes, in 2 minutes and 5 seconds, I did reach the top 3, of course. And 75k, not a great number, but you can practice and do it in better time. I don't want to try hard this one. And 1 million points just for playing like for 30 minutes, 45 minutes. And 1711 plays. That's the second day. Probably later on I will drop around 2000 to 1500 plays, maybe. I don't know. That's it. This is how I propose you to do it. Have fun with the game. There is a big patch coming up with some jet fighters, I think. They did announce something like that. I haven't played the game for some months, but I did get back to that game today. The game is fun. The big patch last week was a huge upgrade, I guess. Some new cars, some old cars, I don't know. I haven't checked that yet. But the game is good. That's it, guys. See you. Bye bye. Have fun, and as always, keep playing. Never forget playing games, guys. Sorry, I have to change my motto. I have to change my catchphrase. And as always, Azúcar. Bye, guys.